Welcome everybody. Thanks for joining us today. And here we are just days before the 2024 campaign kicks off in Clemson and Georgia, August 31st at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, a noon kickoff. That's a red flag right off the bat. A marquee matchup at noon. Georgia has many memories here at Mercedes-Benz in Atlanta. We don't have a ton of great memories in noon games. Will that be enough time to get everybody out of jail? Seriously, we have a lot of questions coming into 2024. Let us know in the comments what you think Georgia's biggest question might be. Is it the defense, the offensive line? I believe the biggest question is the offense. Well, the talent is definitely there. There's just that doubt that has set in. And you can't, in all honesty, tell me that you're absolutely sure that this offense is going to, produce week in, week out. Certainly, you don't know if they're going to dominate. It simply has become a guessing game, starting with last year. We will talk more about Mike Bobo's offense later. First question outside of the offense has to be the team chemistry. What's that going to look like? Some familiar faces have gone. It's always a question for a fan or a coach. You have to have those questions coming into a new season. Today, it's getting harder and harder to keep guys together. Keep them together long enough to have that chemistry. As for the opening game, Clemson presents an opportunity to set the stage for a great season. But for that to happen, the offense will have to come out of the gate swinging. And will Georgia take control of this game early? Or will it be a dogfight? And that leads to the next question. Can Georgia win an early dogfight? Could be like the Oregon game in 22, or it could be a war. So what happens to Georgia's mindset if they struggle with Clemson or even lose? So far, they are 14-point favorites, and the over-under is around 48.5. How many of those 48.5 points will Georgia actually get? Mike Bobo has been talking about being explosive, but stresses they must be physical. And that's a bit confusing. Why can't Georgia be explosive and physical? Reading between the lines, it sounds like Bobo is setting up a scenario for a tight, close game. Now, I'm not a Bobo hater, but I don't like excuses when I know they don't have to be there. I mean, we don't really have to have a close game with Clemson, in my estimation. We should be able to put this offense, display it, come home with an easy win. Keep your eye on that over-under and how Georgia comes out of the gate. Now, if this is another first half of 2-yard dives, we could be in trouble. Bobo's play calling has always been criticized. Despite gaudy stats, he's been guilty of halting momentum at the strangest and most inconvenient times, the worst times. What about the other questions? People have been talking about Beck's deep ball. They say it's not accurate enough. The running backs look good. But just how much will Georgia lean on the run game? And how many opportunities will they actually cash in on? When Monken left, Georgia amazingly did not conduct a nationwide search for a top coordinator. Instead, Kirby turned to an old friend with a rather questionable resume and gave him the keys. Bobo will be in his second year coming up, something no other school has ever offered Bobo except Georgia. This will be Bobo's second season with Georgia, and that's definitely a first in college football. The next question will be, how does Kirby evaluate this Georgia team and Mike Bobo in particular in the second season? Our team goal is national title, SEC championship, make the playoffs. But Bobo has never won either. And opportunities to do so have piled up fast, but still no title. How many times can he miss? Which leads to the final question. Can Kirby afford to miss out again this season? Will Georgia fans accept another season of coming close but no cigar? Those questions can't be answered right now. Just like always, we'll just have to play the games. We'll just have to play the games, and that really is what we're waiting for, isn't it? So let's just go out and play some football.